Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dr. Crypto here, and in this video I'm going to talk about alt season, CRO, crypto.com, and also Bitcoin and a bit of Ethereum as well. So before I start, smash that like button, give subscribe. Your support is always much appreciated. But are you ready for alt season? Because alt season, I feel, and the indicators are showing me that it's here. It's pretty much about to start now. And this is probably, may well be, not financial advice, could be the very last time opportunity before we start to make some moves to the upside. But as I say in every video, as we get big moves to the upside, we also will get pullbacks in the bull market. It's never always green, and I say it in every video. It's a reason I'm saying that, because I've had a couple of DMs which have said to me, oh, you keep on saying we're going up. I don't say that. I say that, every time we get big moves to the upside, we will get the pullbacks. So just bear that one in mind. But for me, personal opinion, this pullback that we've had, I've DCA'd into a bit of CRO and some of the other altcoins as well. But look on the monthly at the moment, it's beautiful green, CRO 76%. XLM, ADA, XRP, HBAR, some of the OGs in the crypto market are starting to make big moves. I thought it might have been meme coins again, but it isn't. It seems like a lot of the OGs are making moves on it. So anyway, on the weekly, it's beautiful and green. Like I said, some of the OGs like Sand is up 73%, XML 102%. It's looking pretty cool at the moment. And the daily is a bit of a mixed bag, but don't forget we had that bit of a pullback the other day where Bitcoin hit around about that $91,000, and obviously altcoins pulled back quite heavily as well. But on the hourly, it's starting to turn all green. I think alt season, I really do think alt season is nearly here. But before I get into that, let's have a check of the current market cap at the moment. We're sitting at $3.3 trillion. That's for all the crypto itself. Bitcoin sitting at 95,509, just going a little bit sideways at the moment. But we can see where CRO is at the moment. CRO is sitting at $4.7 billion with a $46 million 24-hour volume. So yeah, all looking quite good on that one. But CRO at the moment, we could check on here. Look at its CRO at the moment. It's like I said, we're in this range at the moment between that 15 pence and that 20 pence mark. Like I said in the previous video, which I did yesterday, the more times we hit our heads on that 20 pence mark, the weaker that resistance is going to be, and that means the more chance we're going to push through that at some point. Because at the moment, looking on the daily, we're creating, which I call a W formation. We can see the W formation is normally quite a bullish indicator. That means a potential move to the upside is imminent, and like I said, it correlates purely with potentially having alt season as well. But you only have to have a look what crypto.com and the Cronos ecosystem are doing fundamentally, with obviously that roadmap for 2024, 2025, which is really, really bullish. And the ETF, the CRO ETF that's going to happen at some point during 2025, which is, in my opinion, is absolutely bullish. And all the partnerships they're doing as well. But we're in that W formation, just chopping around between that 20 pence and 15 pence. Now, obviously, we can see here, we had that money outflow that came out the other day. But look at this. We've got like a trigger wave at the moment, and it's starting to curve up towards the upside. That means that potentially money flow is about to start to come in to CRO. We can see it's starting to curve up to the upside. So this is a really, really good indicator to look at. But also looking on the Lux Algo as well, we've got that beautiful smart trail. Look at that, absolutely pinpoint actually on Lux Algo here. We've got that bullish sign there with the plus sign, which says a strong momentum is to the upside here. And like I said, we're following that perfectly, that smart trail as well. And the Ichimoku cloud as well, the reversal cloud here is basically we hit the top, we've come back down, and now we're starting to make our way back up to the upside. And like I said, just also the money flow is starting to come in as well. So overall, CRO fundamentally on the technicals is looking really, really bullish. And when we look also at the Bitcoin dominance, this is on the 5 daily as well. Now we've got the 2 red candles here, which is on the 5 daily, is starting to break down. Now come towards the end of the week, we get a 3rd red candle. That is really, really bearish for the Bitcoin dominance, and that seems to be an indication that we're breaking down. You can see this at the moment because on the last we're sitting at around about 58.27 on the last percentage mark, and we're dropping down. So what we want to see is we want to see this keep on dropping down, and we can see the money flow starting to drop down as well on the Bitcoin dominance. But also what I'm watching for as well is the USDT dominance as well, because at the moment we're dropping down. At the moment we're only a change of 0.4%, but we had that bull flag which kept on the rise, and then suddenly we've dropped down from that now, and now we're sitting at around about 4.09%. So we had a significant drop. So when we have the drop in Bitcoin dominance, which is sitting at 58.25% at the moment, and it's dropping, that is really bullish for the altcoins, because we can also look on the this is on the daily. This is on the total 3, which is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we can see this on the bull flag that we've broken out. We've started consolidating a little bit. And now you can see the money flow on the Cypher B is also coming in. So when you put all these together, you've got the Bitcoin dominance dropping, you've got USDT dropping as well, but you've got total 3 breaking out from the bull flag, consolidating at the top, ready for that next move to the upside. And we know alt season is coming, and we know alt season is getting closer, because we can see Quentin has said here alt season is loading, because currently we need to get right to about 75%. We're sitting at 61% at the moment. So it is rising. It's getting closer. And like I said, it's about to happen at any point in time. So like what we're waiting for now, all we're waiting for is Bitcoin. We want Bitcoin to be stable. And that's what's happening now. We basically got this retest of this systematical triangle here. We've created a lot of support down here on Bitcoin, but the next breakout is inevitable to the upside. So we've got this systematical triangle here. We're just chopping sideways, because what I want to see is now Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance drop down, and we want total 3 to start to make moves to the upside with money flows coming up. But also what we want to do at the moment, before we break that 100,000, I feel at the moment for that catch up, we want to see Bitcoin just chop around sideways just a little bit. Because what I'm also watching as well is Ethereum is starting to make some moves to the upside. But we can see also, what I have noticed is on the ETFs for the Ethereum, we're starting to get money flow coming in. Now it's been on 1, 2, 3, 4 occasions now that we're starting to get money flow. And we're at around about 90 million. The first one was 91 million. That was back on 22nd. Then we dropped down to 2.9, now 40. Now we're sitting at around about $90 million of inflows. So the inflows are starting to come up. But also, I want to point out on Ethereum monthly returns as well. We always find in Q1, which will be 2025, is always mega bullish for Ethereum. Average returns 23 to 17%, and in March of 20 to 22%. So December is also fairly bullish as well, but it's normally January, February, and March is where we really get the bullishness, and sort of say also April as well. So it looks like Ethereum, to me, is really is gathering up, ready to make that move, because we can see money flow on the Cypher B is also coming in as well. So overall, it's looking pretty dandy. Like I said, we've got the dominance, USDT, total 3 breakout. We've got Ethereum making moves as well. And also bigger moves Ethereum makes, that means then also it's taking some of that dominance away from Bitcoin. Now, I do think Bitcoin at some point soon is going to hit that $100,000. But I'm just hoping at the moment we can get altcoins to do that catch up, and we can get some explosive moves to the upside. That's going to be absolutely great, because that's what we're all waiting for at the moment, isn't it, really? So, but we can see the Bitcoin ETF flows have been coming in again. We're sitting at 103 million. The past 2 days, 25th and 26th, it's been outflows, but yesterday was inflows. So what is it going to be today? Because isn't it, I think it's Thanksgiving Day in the United States. So the market might be a little bit slower today. But obviously Bitcoin never rests, does it? Or the crypto industry as a whole doesn't really rest. So are we going to get some big moves this time around, or are we going to get a bit of a dump later on? Well, we'll obviously find out later on. So, but obviously what we can see here, just on the final check here, this is on the liquidations at the moment. We see a lot of liquidity is building up around about that just over $100,000 mark. We have got like bits of liquidity, but it's pretty scant at the moment. But it looks like we've got more liquidity building up to the upside, so shorts building up, should I say. So yeah, normally, you know, obviously you just got to bear this one in mind. Like with these liquidity, anybody can close off their shorts at any point in time. But at the moment, people are not. And it's all building up. And tends to happen is Bitcoin will grab that liquidity. But I just want to make it clear, though it's all looking bullish at the moment, we could always, at any point in time, get a black swan event, or we could get a pullback. So when we get big green candles, expect pullbacks. But in these bull markets, it is an opportunity. But one little bit of advice I would say to people out there, because if we're getting into this alt season, which is going to be very short-lived, but it's going to be very explosive, what I will say is, do not get left at the top. Always have a plan. Work out today. Get a pen and paper, sit at your desk today, look at your chart and work out where you want, on your Pacific coins you've got, where do you want to take your profits, and stick to that plan. Because so many people in the last bull market got too greedy and got left at the top, and they're still waiting now to sell because they got too greedy. Where you should have a plan of where you want to start taking profits as you're going up. Because at the end of the day, nobody knows where the top of the bull market. It's like the bear market. Nobody knows where the bottom is. But with the bull market, you don't want to be one who gets left at the top. So have a plan where you want to take profits and stick to that plan. Though sometimes, because the hardest thing in the bull market, and I've learned this, is the hardest bit is to take profit. When you see things pumping and people FOMOing in and you see it racking up there, going doing a 1x, 10x, 20x, and you're sitting there, no, he's going to do a 30x, and then suddenly it drops. And then you think, why did I not take profit? And you feel absolutely gutted about it. That's the only advice I'll give you out there, is to have a plan where you want to take profits. Because like I said, I saw so many people do it. And last time, on the last bull market, I had increment profit taking, and that's what I'm doing now. And that's what I'll do with CRO. I'm always going with CRO coin, for an example. I'm always going to leave. I've got my Icy White debit card. I've also got what's staked. I'm leaving them where they are because I see what crypto.com are doing for the longer term future. But I have a stack that I will sell on the way up. I'm not selling anything now because obviously it's nowhere near where my target is. It's when we get to around about that, close to that dollar mark. That's when I'm going to take little bits off the table. But like I said, I have a bag which will not be touched, and that's going to be touched for a number of years. It's like with Ethereum. I bought Ethereum at $90. And I still got my bag now. That's my part of my pension, actually. I'm leaving a lot of that. Unless we go to like $10,000, $20,000 this bull market, that's not being touched. That's a long term, just like a Michael Saylor. So like I said, have a plan. That's all I'm going to say. So thanks for watching. Give us a like and give us a subscribe. It's always much appreciated. Enjoy the green days. And just don't get scared out of the market when we have these red days. That's all I'll say. So see you soon. Take care.